Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings everyone, to all the other competitors and to all of the judges. First of all, let's all say thanks to our God who has given us mercies and blessings so that we can attend in this competition in a good and healthy condition. Now, before I start my speech, I will be introducing myself. My name is Aira Nafi and I am from IDN boarding school AKHWAT. It is in Jonggol and I am a 10th grader. Now, so today I will be delivering my speech that has the theme of Gen Z's vision for learning and development. And my speech is titled Gen Z's unique learning style. But before we get into our speech, let me ask you all a question. Do you know what Gen Z is? Do you know what or who counts as Gen Z? Based off of my research, Gen Zs are the people who are born in 1997 to 2012. Meanwhile, the past generation, aka Generation Y, or usually known as millennials, are those who are born in the year 1981 to 1996. Now, Gen Zs are usually known for their creativity and how they grow up in a really digital and modern era. What I meant by a digital and modern era is because they have already taken a deep dive into the internet and have already explored the modern technologies from a really young age and from their childhood. So from that, we know that Gen Zs have a different way of learning, and that is through the internet. Now, Gen Z's way of learning is really unique. Why? Because most of them are mostly autodidactic and have an independent style of learning. And just by looking at most of their generation style of learning, we just know that they have a new vision for learning and development. And unlike the past generations, this generations are using the knowledge they have on the digital stuff that they have learned over the past few years and from their childhoods. So they can use the internet or maybe new applications to make new and unique jobs or creating a fast workspace. Also, whenever it comes to the term internet, most millennials or maybe older generations might have thoughts like this. We can't use the internet to help our lives. They're just a bunch of brain-rotting technologies that those youngsters use. Or maybe something along the lines of, the internet would never provide any education for you, just stick to your books. Well, it might be a fact that the internet can be dangerous, but that is if you use it the wrong way. If we use the internet cleverly, we can do a lot with it, believe it or not. We can help a lot of people in need. And however, sometimes this generation is mostly misunderstood because of how much they use technology and digital stuff they usually use. Some of the older generations might think that Gen Z's way of learning is weird. It's so weird. They said just stick to the old school style and it'll be more effective and safer for the society. Well, I'm so sorry to burst your bubbles, but that's wrong. If we want to stick to the old school style, it won't match the current and more digital world that we are living in right now. So that's why the Gen Zs have new ideas, they have new vision, they have more creativity. And in this more modern and even more dangerous world, we need new vision, new ideas to improve learning or studying in this newer era. And Gen Z might just have it. You see, unlike the older generations this generation uses more creativity rather than logic or theories. They like to practice more and not theorize more, so they can understand how something actually works. Like for example, they want to know how a light bulb works. So they don't just read books, they practice it. Yeah, they practice it so they know how it works. So they know how the process of the bulb actually works. Not only that, but this generation has also used the internet for various things to help other people out. Isn't that amazing? Their creativity and their new and improved vision for learning and development might just be what we all need right now in this more modern and digital, improved world. Also, here, I'm not trying to glorify or say that the newer methods are definitely better than the old ones that the older generations use. Sometimes the older method or the old school style can be really effective too for some people. And that method or style are mostly the methods that the older Generation Zs grew up with and shaped who they are now. In conclusion, everybody learns differently. And so with that, we now know what Gen Z has visions for this new and improved world, right? Like more practice to understand how the materials that are given, and then learning through the internet, and then making new workspaces that can help others, and etc. So that we can all adjust in this new and improved world. So let's all say, so now I would like to apologize if I made any mistakes throughout my whole speech. And if I ever said some words that might sound a little hurtful, I apologize for that too. Thank you all for your attention and for giving me time to do my speech. Once again, thank you very much. See you all soon. Goodbye.